Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudire Ashtapraya Shabhadresh Yam Bhagavata Sevya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Pavirinashti Mukam Karodi Vachal Venkayadikiri Yat Kripadam Hamande Shri Guru Dina Dharinam Anandama Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Namo Om Vishwapadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bodhali Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namaste. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Shesha Shunyavadi Pasha Dideshatari Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gauranga Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare. So we saw the conversation between Narad Muni and Vyasdev. So Vyasdev is in disposition, like he is thinking like what to do. He is not happy because he have not mentioned about devotional services. So Narad Muni as a spiritual master, okay, he has come now and he is instructing Vyasdev like what is supposed to be done and what is not to be done. And why, what was the problem, what was missing. So that was instructed by Narad Muni. Because as a spiritual master, he knows what our problems are. So like Arjuna surrendered to Krishna, here Vyasdev is actually going to, Narad Muni is going to Vyasdev and he is instructing what is the cause of problem. So Narada is experiencing an unsuccessful endeavor to see the Lord. We saw that in the last class. Like Narad Muni is meditating on Krishna and then he saw the form and then the form disappears. And then it is saying that it is difficult to withhold the form of the Lord. Okay. So that we saw that what the general principle we drew from Narada's experience of unsuccessful endeavor to see the Lord for the second time. So Lord Chaitanya's teaching is focus on the service and not endeavoring to go close to the Lord. In the sense, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati said, work in such a way that God sees you. Don't try to see Krishna, but work in such a way that Krishna sees you. What is the analogy? Can anyone think of?
Boss in the office, Mataji.
Yeah, can you explain? Very nice.
Yeah, like when an employee works very well in the office, he need not go to the boss and show his work, but the boss himself comes to him, knowing that who is doing this work so nicely. He only comes to the employee and he recognizes his work and he praises him, Mataji. It's like that.
So which is easy? We seeing the boss or the boss coming to see us?
Boss coming to see us.
Because as low class employee, if he has to see the boss, he has to take the permission of his supervisor, then go through that formality, this formality. But the boss, when the boss comes to see the employee, everything is arranged. A special meeting is arranged. Everything is arranged. So similarly, when Krishna comes to see us, or when Krishna has to see us, it's easy for him to see. But if we have to see Krishna, we have to go through different parampara system, all the gurus and everything, get their mercy and work so hard to go and see Krishna. But if Krishna wants to see us, so when you do nice service, definitely the boss doesn't even know who is that fourth class employees. But when the employee does such a good work, the boss will be like, who is this? I want to see this person. And he'll give promotion. So similarly, we are in this material world loitering and Krishna will give us promotion to the spiritual world only when we do such nice service. So focus on the service. That's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching is also. That's what we should take, because Narad Muni endeavored. He endeavored so much, but that mercy should be there. Okay. So as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says in Shishtashtaka, Ashishlava Padaradam Pinashtu Mamatarshana Marmahatam Karutuva Yada Tadava Vitadu Lambado Matprananastastu Saevana Para. Krishna, if you want, you can embrace me, Ashishla. Or Adarshana, you can just push me out or make me hurt. Yada Tadava Vitadu, whatever you want, you can do, Krishna. Mat prananadastu saivana, but my prana, my dear will be you. I don't have any other option. So I know no one but Krishna is my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handle me roughly or in embrace or make me broken-hearted by not being present in front of me. He's completely free to do anything because he's Swarat. Krishna is Swarat and everything, for he is always my worshipable Lord unconditionally. And also he says, na dhanam na janam na sundari kavita ma jagadisha kame mama janmani janmanishware bhavadar bhakti rahidu gitve. So we don't have any desire to accommodate. Well, na dhanam na janam, followers, na sundari kavita, beautiful women. What do you want? Janmani janmanishware bhavadar bhakti. So what are the four things Mahaprabhu rejects here? One is
Wealth,
yes,
women,
Gyan.
and the followers.
followers,
Beauty and beauty.
Beauty.
Followers and beauty.
beauty. Then one more thing.
Woman.
Fame.
Sundarim. Na dhanam, na natanam, na sundarim.
Kavita.
What is the fifth thing?
Well birth and beautiful woman. And the followers.
Followers.
Yes.
Over.
Yeah.
Then
Jnana.
what else he's rejecting?
Isha Kamaya. Jagati. No.
What is he rejecting? One more thing. Mama Janmani Janmanishwari. That's the clue.
Rebirth. Rebirth.
Rebirth.
Asking for
Freedom
rebirth.
from
He's not
cycle of
rejecting rebirth.
birth.
Rebirth. The cycle of birth and death.
Like
He's rejecting what?
Liberation.
Liberation. He's rejecting liberation. Very good. So he says, Mama Janmani Janmanishwari means life after life. Okay, life after life, give me your devotional service. Bhavadar Bhakti Rahidugite. Life after life means what? He don't even want to go back to God. He don't want moksha. He want to take birth again and again. No problem. But he want bhakti. Bhavadar Bhakti. So he's rejecting four things. Dhanam, that is wealth. Janam, followers. And beautiful women. Also, Mama Janmani Janmaneshwari means life after life. He wants rebirth. That means he don't want liberation. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, no? Then why is he rejecting liberation? He's Krishna himself, no?
He
He is in
wants
the
us
deputy
to
form.
understand this
He
fact.
wants to serve.
He wants to present the fact that liberation is not
He is in
important,
the
serving the
devotee
Lord is
form.
important.
He wants to
already
tell
liberated,
for
no?
us that liberation is not.
Bhakti Mukti Sadakami. These are not the things to be pursued.
No. Dinesh Prabhu got the answer. What is it, Prabhu?
Mataji, it is a lesson for us that liberation should not be desired.
Yeah,
by
in the
the
sense,
devotees.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is taking the role of a devotee here. He's following the form of a devotee. Okay. Yeah, Jyoti Mataji.
Ma'am, Mataji, actually, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling us that how pure is the love of Radha Rani for Lord Krishna. That she doesn't want anything, she just wants to serve him and love him.
Okay. So here it is said that Mama Janmani Janmaneshwari means life after life. And Mahaprabhu is not talking as Krishna. He's talking as a devotee. So he's showing us an example how we should pray. So Shashtaka, we all recite. Now every language is getting chance to recite. So we just recite and leave it. No, should meditate on the meaning. So this is the meaning. Should just meditate. It's such a beautiful verse. Only 8 verses by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Is there anyone who never memorized the Shashtaka in this class? Anyone who never memorized? All of you memorized, no? You should memorize this, okay?
Yes.
I have not.
Now you have to memorize this. Like every day, immediately after Mangaluru, try to recite, then you'll remember it. So, before that, one more thing. Supriti Mataji, just let me know that how many of them have not taken initiation in this group, okay?
Okay.
And the reason why they have not taken initiation.
Yes,
I want to know the reason also, because Namanishra Prabhu has saw 413 devotees have taken Bhakti Shastri from ISKCON Mangaluru through Mayapur. 413. I think it's going to be the highest online preaching Bhakti Shastri. Isn't it great?
yes, Mataji. Haribol. Mataji.
And
Haribol.
languages.
Yes, ma'am.
It's
413. I don't think any other temple have achieved this. Online, okay, offline, yes, for so many years they're going to Mayapur and Vrindavan and taking, but online, that are different languages, multi-languages. So we are close to 500 now. But then 413 took Bhakti Shastri, but how many are initiated in there? Not much. So he wants to know the reason, because you all are chanting 16 rounds, you're following the regulatory principles, you're doing everything. That's why you reached to Bhakti Shastri now. So there might be some reasons in your family. So whatever the reason is, some of you have already applied and cleared the interview, you're waiting for the initiation. Okay, just let Supriti Mataji know. So make a poll in the group, Mataji, like how many of them are not initiated and the reason. Okay. You can have a drop down in a Google form or something where they can type the reason why they have not taken initiation, first initiation. It can be a personal reason, health reason, family issues, whatever the thing is. Okay, whatever it is, please openly mention it. Those have not taken first initiation. Just I want to know how many have not taken and what are the reasons. If you're ready, right there, you're ready for initiation. We'll send you the forms personally and fill it up so that you will train you. So Krishna is not bound to reveal himself to anyone and everyone. Krishna will not reveal unless Naham Prakasha Sarvasya Yogamaya Samavritaha Mudo Ayamna Vicharadi Loko Mamajamavye. Unless Krishna desire, like the Mahaprakash Leela, which happened. What is the Mahaprakash Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Mahaprakash Leela.
To the Mayavadis, what he showed, that one, Mataji?
No. Mahaprakash Leela.
Ramanandaraya Mataji.
Gauranga showed that Mahaprakash Leela in Srivas Angan, in Srivas Thakur's house. What did he show?
6 hands.
Huh? Every evening, what happens in Srivas Thakur's house?
Mataji, there was Sankirtana and they
Sankirtan,
also
yes.
Sevasura.
So Mahaprabhu, and there only close associates used to be there. And
Yes.
Mahaprabhu showed what form to Advaita Acharya?
Universal form.
Universal form. Very good. So there at that time, he became Swayam Bhagavan and he was sitting on the throne. And he told that I am showing this form only to Advaita Acharya and only close associates, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, only close as Srivas Thakur, close associates were knowing that he is Krishna. They used to close the windows and doors and not let anyone know. And one day, Srivas Thakur's mother-in-law was hiding in the house to know what is actually happening. Then what happened? Mahaprabhu could not get the ecstasy when he danced. He felt like somebody is there inside. And he told Srivas, I'm not getting that ecstasy.
She hid there and she wanted to see.
Yeah, she wanted to see what is actually happening.
She wanted to see what was going on. Yeah, so she hid there and she wanted to see. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he was not feeling well. Like he felt that something was there wrong. That
Then?
someone was there or he was not getting the vibes. And later on she was exposed and then she was sent out.
Yeah. So that means what Srivas Mahaprabhu didn't want Srivas Thakur's mother-in-law to be there in the sense, not even nobody can know Krishna except whom he wants to know. In the sense, Mahaprabhu want only his close associates to know he is Bhagavan or Krishna. And so Krishna also says he's never manifest to anyone. Why? Maya Javani Gastyana Matnyadokshajamavayam Alakshasi Mudarisha Nato Natyo Darayata. This is from Kunti Stuti, 8th chapter, first canto. So Kunti Maharani says, we are not able to understand you, Krishna, because Maya Javani Gachana, Maya is covering. Maya is covering whom?
Living entities.
Yes, Maya is covering us, not Krishna. Sun is covering, the clouds are covering the sun? No. Clouds are covering our vision. Sun is always there. Clouds cannot cover the sun. So similarly, Maya cannot cover Krishna. Then Maya becomes more powerful then. No. Maya is covering us, the living entities. Okay. So Maya Javani Gachana Matcha. So she's saying that Nato Natyo Dara. You can see in the second picture all the dancers, no? So when they dress up and come, we can't realize who it is. Especially drama and all, if you see with lot of makeup and all, we can't make out who that person is actually, or the actor or actress behind it. Similarly, Krishna, Kundi Maharani says, you are the Yashodananda Krishna, you are Parthasarathi, you are here, everywhere. I'm not able to realize who you are because Maya is actually covering us. Please take away that Maya. And who can take away Maya? Only Krishna. Krishna only Mama Maya Durate, you know. So we can't. So somebody was asking questions to Prabhupada. Prabhupada was answering all the answers. Then that devotee asked Prabhupada, Prabhupada, you know everything about Krishna? What did Prabhupada reply?
Hare
Prabhupada
Krishna, Mataji, I am trying to
Trying-
know. Hare Krishna.
no. Prabhupada said,
However much Krishna allowed me to know.
yeah, how much ever Krishna wants me to know, that much I. Okay, so this is pure devotees attitude. Prabhupada know everything, but the humility, and then, but that's what Prabhupada meant. Like how much ever Krishna reveals, Swayameva Swaratya, we can't force Krishna, no? He's not our order carrier. So how much ever we want, Krishna wants us to know, that much we know. So, okay, so 21 to 22, the Lord fanning the hankering of Narad Muni for him, and to make his devotion more intensified, Krishna is doing this. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hantasmin Janmani Bhavan Mamam Drashtum Iharhati Avipakva Kashayanam Durtarsho Aham Kuyogina. O Narada, the Lord spoke, I regret that during this lifetime you will not be able to see me anymore. Those who are in completed service and who are not completely free from all material taints can hardly see me. Okay, so this means what? Incomplete in service means we have not reached that bhava or prema stage. They will not be able to see Krishna. So the Lord's intensifying devotion of Maharaj Bharat, while purifying him in his attachment to the deer, you can see. No, so he is actually Maharaj Bharat was so attached to the deer that he became a deer in his next life, and he could remember everything. Then he became Jada Bharat. That was Krishna's plan. Krishna wants Maharaj Bharat to be more intensified, more attached to Krishna than the deer. Okay, so this is lack of association. Because of the lack of association, this happened, that he got so attached to the deer. And Lord Sankarshna, feeling separation from Chitraketu and wanted to expedite purification, cleansing of Chitraketu of small vestiges of pride in his heart. Like Chitraketu also had that pride. How do you say Chitraketu Maharaj had pride? Seeing the picture, second picture. Yes. What makes you think that Chitraketu Maharaj had pride? Unless you know the story.
His objection of making Mata Parvati sitting on the lap of Lord Shiva. So he just he thought that Shiva
Yeah,
was
he
equal to him.
So the way
And
he
he-
mocked it, that means what? Will anyone criticize Lord Shiva, who is Vaishnava and Shambho? No. But Chitraketu Maharaj had so much pride that, see, I am traveling in an aeroplane and I am Vidyadhar and I am like so elevated. And he tried to criticize, yes, Mata Parvati and Lord Shiva, thinking that it means he's little proud of himself. So that purification, Krishna wanted that purification to happen. He had a fall down. In the sense, he got cursed to become whom? Whom did he become?
Dhritarashtra.
Dhritarashtra.
He became Vritrasur in this next life. So that is Krishna's way of doing it. So Narad Muni also, Krishna, the Lord disappeared from his sight so as to not make him proud of himself. Yes, Dinesh Prabhu?
Mataji, but the story we heard about this picture is that Chitraketu Maharaj was, when he passing that here from this side, he saw so many sages and munis sitting here and listening to Bhagavad Katha, but
Yeah.
nobody was attentive to the fact that Mother Parvati's thigh was in the lap of Lord Shiva. So he smiled that such a good, glorious pastime is going on, and he passed away. But Mother Parvati took an offense that probably his smile is because I am seated in this position. So then Mother Parvati cursed. But Chitraketu Maharaj was proud about himself. This was not told to us when we studied this. I mean,
Yeah, no, proud in the sense, why did he criticize Lord Shiva? That is one of the aspect of pride, no? Like
yes.
criticizing another devotee. Why do we criticize others? Because we think we are better than others, or
Yes.
something like that. So in Bhagavad it may not be mentioned, but here It is giving an example of little bit purification. Why did, in deeper meaning, if you go, we can understand that definitely there was little pride, and the process of cursing happened because Krishna wants to purify him. Actually, we read Bhagavatam, we learn Bhagavatam, we hear. All this is because of self-purification. When Mataji was taking Bhagavatam class, and not many devotees came, few, only very few. So Mataji said, even if people comes or not, I'll keep on reading every day because it is helping me get purified. But just by hearing Bhagavatam, Shrinvata Sukata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana, Hridayandasta Abhadrani, all the negative things goes away from you, desires. So it is for self-purification. Similarly, this cursing also happening is for self-purification only. Nalakuvera Manigriva, why did they didn't dress up when Lord Shiva was passing through? Because they were proud of their wealth. So all this cursing was happening because of the pride only, actually, kind of. So this Chitraketu Maharaj had little bit pride. That's why all this happened. Even Bali Maharaj, where Vamanadev had came to test, because there also Bali Maharaj had little pride that, oh, everything belongs to me. Everything belongs to that little pride was there. So Krishna, when pride is like a balloon, no, it just blow, and then what happens, like a small pin, you just prick the balloon, it bursts. Similarly, a small curse or something happens, Krishna gives a slap to the devotee, because Krishna doesn't like a devotee getting pride. Krishna doesn't like that's the quality which Krishna doesn't like, the pride part. Okay, we can have pride. Pride is a good pride in the sense for a good ego that we are Krishna's servant and we got the opportunity to serve, but that should not be what do you say, that should not cause a problem to others. So no satiation in transcendental loving service to the Lord. You can see Prabhupada during on his deathbed also, he's translating Bhagavatam. So there is no satiation in service. We can't say in material things, whatever you do, you watch a movie, you hear the song, you're like, I watched this movie so many times. How much ever times you watch, you'll be like satiated. One point will come where you don't want to watch it anymore. But in devotional service, there is no satiation. There is no retirement. In your material life, there is retirement. No? At one age, you retire from. But in the spiritual world, there is no retirement, actually. The more a person is engaged in transcendental service of God, the more he acquires hungering for it. That is the transcendental nature of godly service. Material service has satiation, whereas the spiritual service of the Lord has never satiation nor end. One can go on increasing his hungerings for spiritual, for the loving devotional service to Krishna, for the loving transcendental service of the Lord. And yet we feel like, oh, we have not done anything or will not fake that satiation. So you can see here in Mayapur, no, sometimes the flood happens, and during the rainy season, what happens? Brahmacharis and all, they go for Mangalarati. This is Mangalarati Darshan from Mayapur, the second picture. You can see how much flooded it is, but still, I've seen a picture where the Brahmacharis are going in a boat inside the Radha Madhav altar, that temple hall. In the boat they were going. So just imagine early morning, what will we think? Oh, it's so much of water, muddy water. Who will go and stand there and all? See, this is called real determination. Or this is called the spirit to serve, the service to the special masters. So purification or realignment of devotees' intelligence, we'll see from 23 to 24. Sat sevaya dirgaya pi jata maidridasmati hitva vadhyam imam lokam gandham janatam asi. By service of the absolute truth, even for few days, a devotee attains firm and fixed intelligence in me. Consequently, he goes on to become my associate in the transcendental world after giving up the present deplorable material world. So why did Narad Muni get this nice opportunity to see the Lord? Because of Syan Mahat Sevaya Vipra, because he served his spiritual masters, the Bhakti Vedantas, during the Chaturmasya. So service to the spiritual master is very, very important. Tadvidi Pranipadena Pariprashnena Sevaya, that Seva should come. So a river flowing into the ocean, there are small ripples in the river flow being completely overwhelmed, covered under the influence of big waves of the ocean when the rivers meet the ocean. So you can see like small ripples in the river, but when they go to the ocean, what happens? They merge, and then when the river meets the ocean, what happens? They get covered under the influence of big waves of the ocean. Okay, so similarly, we try to serve the spiritual master. We may be covered, or a Vaishnava should be like a salt in the curry, in the sense Nobody appreciate, okay, the salt if it is in the right amount. But if it is less, we feel like, oh, it's not there. If it's more also, there's problem. Okay. So somebody who's kind of not noticed, Vaishnava should amanina manadena. No, we should not feel that, oh, I should not get noticed. No. So devotional service rendered to the personality of God never goes in vain. Which is that sloka, Bhagavad Gita? The devotional service will never
Neha
go.
Vikramanashasti pratyavayo na vidyate Kalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahapayat.
So trayate mahapayat. It is never a waste. Okay. Whatever devotional service we do, swalpamapyasya dharmasya, even little bit we do, that will remain. Since the personality God is eternal, intelligence applied in his service or anything done in his relation is also permanent. Such accumulation of God's service is never vanquished, but increases till fully matured. Fully matured means 100%, like when reach the Mahabhava or Prema stage. Okay. So Narad Muni is receiving the transcendental body after that, because he was Shudra's son, and then in Shudra's son only he went, and he is actually serving the Bhakti Vedantist. Okay. So the 3 lives, you understood the 3 lives. First he got cursed by Brahma, then he went to Gandharva Loka, and from Gandharva Loka he became Shudra's son, and back to Narad Muni. He's getting a transcendental body or spiritual body. Okay. So this is why we say it's like a jail. In jail, if you go, what happens? You remove your color dress and you wear the uniform. And when you get the release from the jail, you can wear back that color dress. In a sense, that is our original body or spiritual body or transcendental body. Now we are in a temporary material body. So once we go out of this jail, we can have our spiritual eternal dress or the spiritual Sachidananda body. Namani anantasya hatatrapah pada guhyani badrani kritani chasmaran gamparyatam tushtamana kadaspriha kalam pratikshan vimato vimatsaraha. Thus, I began chanting the holy name and fame of the Lord by repeated recitation, ignoring all the formalities of the material world. Such chanting and remembering of the transcendental pastimes of the Lord are benedictory. So doing, I traveled all over the earth, fully satisfied, humble, and unenvious. So this is how Narad Muni became Narad Muni. In the sense, he became a pure devotee now. And what did he do? He began chanting the holy name and fame by repeated repetition. That is Kirtana. Just by Kirtana, now go on repeating, loud chanting of the holy name and fame of the Lord. Where? All over the earth. Not I traveled all over the world, in all different planetary system he could go. Remembering. That's why Narad Muni is also called Bhagavan sometimes. You see in Bhagavatam also later on, you can see Lord Shiva also referred to as Bhagavan. Brahma or Narad Muni is also referred to. Actually, Bhagavan means what? Krishna. Why is Krishna called Bhagavan? Krishna is Bhagavan Swayam.
He's full of opulences.
All 6 opulences in complete.
Yeah, the 6 opulences. What are the 6 opulences?
All fame, all name,
All fame, knowledge,
all renunciation, all knowledge.
All renunciation.
Beauty, wealth, strength,
So,
knowledge and renunciation.
yeah. So that means Aishwarya, Veerasya, Yashasasya, Jnana, Vairagya. So everything in full. That is Bhagavan. So Bhagavan feature. But sometimes Narad Muni and Lord Shiva is also referred to as Bhagavan because they fulfill the purpose of the Lord. In the sense, they are confidential devotees of the Lord, are pure devotees who fulfill the desire. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had one desire. What was that?
The holy name should be spread across all
the gram, Sarvatra Prajai Hoy Moranam. So everywhere, all town and village, his name should be spread. That's what Narad Muni is doing now. No? He began chanting the holy name and fame of the Lord by repeated recitation. Where? And he traveled all over the earth doing that. So he got transcendental body and he is spreading Krishna consciousness. So material body is always afflicted with the lack of the 3 qualities. A devotee's body becomes at once surcharged with the transcendental qualities as soon as he is engaged in devotional service of the Lord. It acts like the magnetic influence of a touchstone upon iron. The influence of transcendental devotional service is like that. Therefore, change of the body means stoppage of the reaction of the 3 qualitative modes, Sattva, Rajas, Tama, of material nature upon the pure devotee. There are many instances of this in revealed scriptures where Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, and many other devotees were able to see the Lord face to face. Apparently, in the same body they serve. So that means what? Dhruv Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj could see the Lord face to face in the same body. Means
He had the special mercy of the
Their
Lord.
body became
Of his-
transcendental, Mataji.
yeah, the body
Yeah,
became
they became
transcendental. Okay,
transcendental.
their body. That's why when pure devotees leave the body, they are put into samadhi. Okay, they are put into samadhi. They are not buried or done anything. They are put into samadhi in the sense their body is also transcendental. The body is transcendental. It becomes so much they vibrate. Does anyone know the story of Chokkamela? Vittala? Chokkamela. His name is Chokkamela. No? Nobody heard? There was a
Heard
fire.
Mataji, but not able to recollect Mataji.
There was a fire. What happened to Chokkamela? Okay, so what happened? There was a devotee called Chokkamela of Vittala, and he always chant the holy name of Vittala, Vittala, Panduranga, Vittala, Rukminidada, Vittala, Vittala, Hari Vittala. So he was always chanting the whole Lord's holy name. So once Vittala had a desire that when he die, he wants to become a step. When the devotees walk to Vittala's temple, there are a lot of steps to be climbed. So he want to be buried under one of the steps so that the devotees' dust of the feet can fall on him. Something like that. He wanted to do service even after death. So once what happened, there was a big, huge fire happened, and many got burned in that fire. Many died. Even Chokkamela died. So, but then somebody remembered, oh, we have to bury him. At least the bones will be available. Even if the body is burnt in the fire accident, at least the bones are available so that we can put it under a step when devotees climb to the Vittala's temple. Now, how to find out? There are thousands of bones. How to find out which is Chokkamela's bone? So then what did the pujaris do? How did they find out which bone is Chokkamela's?
Vittala.
Yeah, the bone was cut off.
Chanting, Mataji, even the bones were
Sound.
chanting.
Yeah, the bone was reciting Vittala, Vittala, Panduranga, Vittala, Rukminidada, Vittala. So the way they just took some bones and they kept it near the ears, like how Arjuna was sleeping on the lap of Krishna and his hair fell down, and Narad, when he took the hair and he kept near the ears, he could hear Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. So pure devotees are like that. Even a bone is a dead matter, a hair fallen from your head is a dead matter, but even that was reciting. So that means pure devotees' body parts and everything are transcendental. Okay, very transcendental. So they could see Krishna face to face. In the sense, when Prabhupada says, yes, I got the darshan of Rupa Goswami, and Rupa Goswami directly dictated me Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Or when Prabhupada says, Krishna have written these books, I have not written. Some people don't believe. How can Prabhupada see Krishna? He can. Like Madhavendra Puri saw Gopal, the pure devotees can see the Lord. They can take darshan of the Lord because they are transcendental. What is the analogy given? The transcendental body. They are detached. Like a dry coconut. Dry coconut. You can see it's not attached to the shell. So pure devotees, even though within the shell, the dry coconut is within the shell, but it's not attached to the shell. Similarly, pure devotees, the soul is within the material body, still it's not attached to the material body. They are transcendental. Iharyasya harirdasya karmana manasa girani kilesho piya vistesho jivan muktasa uchyate. Iharyasya haridasa. They are pure souls in the sense they are already liberated. Okay. So like Shukadeva Goswami did not undergo the purification ceremony. You know why? Why he didn't undergo purification ceremony?
He was a Nivritta Niratamani Mataji.
He's already liberated.
Liberated soul.
Already liberated. Yeah, already liberated. So he don't have to undergo any of the purification ceremony because he's already liberated. So similarly, okay, Srila Prabhupada, they are eternal associates of the Lord. Okay, Prabhupada didn't reveal his identity to anybody, right? But one of his disciples know who Prabhupada was. Who was that? Does anyone know who that was? That one of Prabhupada's disciple knew that who Prabhupada was. Well, what did Prabhupada say when somebody asked, Prabhupada, who are you eternally? What did Prabhupada say?
Servant of God.
Gopi.
What
Servant
did
of God.
Prabhupada say when somebody asked, Prabhupada, who are you actually? Like,
If you
we
know,
want
you
to know
will
who you
faint,
are.
he said, Mataji. If you
Huh?
know, if you know,
Servant
you will
of
faint, he said.
Yeah, yes,
Yes.
Pravina
Yes.
Mataji. So, Krishna, Shubhamai Mataji, your mic has lot of background noise. What is it? I don't know. It disturbs the class. You just, are you using a microphone or something?
No,
Yeah.
Mataji. It's just a fan, maybe. It's a fan.
No, now it's clear. Sometimes it comes. Okay, so when Prabhupada asked, who are you, Prabhupada, eternally? Because Bhakti Rasam's, this Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati is Manjari, Vinoda Thakur is a Manjari. So they asked, Prabhupada, who are you? Then Prabhupada said, if you know, you will faint. Okay, so some say he's Gopi, some say he's Gopa, some say he's Naradmuni, but actually, His Grace, who is it? His Holiness, Gaur Govinda Maharaj, okay, who built the ISKCON Bhubaneswar. So much about to know about him. So he, great soul and great devotee, who Prabhupada just in first meeting gave him sannyas. And everybody's like, what? This fellow came. Just imagine, we are all practicing Krishna consciousness for so many years. One person just comes to the temple and directly the Diksha Guru says, take sannyas tomorrow. And how will you feel? So all of them like, Prabhupada, he just came and you're giving sannyas to him. Directly sannyas. Not even first initiation, second initiation, direct sannyas. Prabhupada's like, I made you all devotee, but he is devotee since so many janmas, or his 7 generations are Vaishnavas. In the sense, he's such a pure devotee. Okay, so he is Gaur Govinda Maharaj. To Gaur Govinda Maharaj, he said, you all don't know who Prabhupada is. Actually, Prabhupada is Gopi Priya Sakhi. Radharani's Priya Sakhi she is. And he have seen it. Actually, when Prabhupada told Gaur Govinda Maharaj to go alone and build a temple in Bhubaneswar. Gaur Govinda Maharaj is like, I don't have money, I don't have people also. It's like, even I didn't have money or people when I went to America. You should also go. And he empowered him. So he got a big land in Bhubaneswar, and everybody told Prabhupada, don't take a temple there. It's going to be forest area. How many of you visited ISKCON Bhubaneswar?
I have gone, Mataji, last visit. Before
When we went to Puri,
I have seen
from
Mataji.
temple,
Yes.
when from ISKCON Mangaluru Yatra, we went to Puri, we all went to ISKCON Bhubaneswar. Such a big temple. It was built by Gaur Govinda Maharaj alone. He didn't have any money, he didn't have any supporters. And if people also told Prabhupada, don't build a temple there. It's going to be dense forest there. Nobody's going to come. And Prabhupada didn't listen to them. And Prabhupada said, in future, this will be one of the biggest temples in ISKCON and then in India. So there, when Prabhupada went, there was a small hut made for Gaur Govinda Maharaj to stay, and he was staying there so that the temple could be built. And Prabhupada wanted to visit there. Prabhupada said, I'm coming. So when Prabhupada was coming, Gaur Govinda Maharaj booked a hotel for Prabhupada to stay. Prabhupada's like, I will not stay there. I will stay in your hut where you are staying. So, and then Prabhupada sent everybody outside, all his personal servants also, go out. I want to personally talk to Gaur Govinda Maharaj. And he was for few days, he was staying with Gaur Govinda Maharaj, Prabhupada and he alone. And they discussed so many things. That time, he actually revealed his identity only to Gaur Govinda Maharaj. But we don't, because Prabhupada always say, I'm trying to serve Krishna. I'm trying to be Krishna's servant. Prabhupada doesn't like all this to be preached or told everyone. But just telling, like liberated soul's identity. So here in Bhakti Rasamachandra also said, Ihar yasye haryardasye karmanamane sahatkira nikileshapi avasteshu jivan mukta sauchade. Whatever condition they are in, they are already liberated. So jivan mukta sauchade. Okay, this is what a pure devotee is. Okay. Ihar yasye haryardasya. So a person acting in Krishna consciousness with his body, mind, and intelligence and words. Karmana manasa gira. Okay, body, mind, intelligence, words is a liberated person. even within the material world. Even though he might be in the material world, he is a liberated soul. And although he may be engaged in so many material activities, he knows that he is not this body and the body does not belong to him. He himself belongs to Krishna and the body too belongs to Krishna. When he applies everything produced of the body, mind, intelligence, words, life, wealth, everything, what he possesses in Krishna's service, then he is at once devoted with Krishna. And he is one with Krishna in the sense, in quality, and is devoid of false ego. Okay. This is the perfect stage of Krishna consciousness. This is how pure devotees are. So Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu mentions how a pure devotee is or a liberated soul is. So Narad Muni is a liberated soul. Even our Gurujans are in Guru Shishya Parampara. When you see the Parampara, we also have all liberated souls as our Param Gurus. And so we should understand that this Parampara is only very glorious. To come under Brahmavadva Gaudiya Sampradaya itself is very glorious. So now Narad Muni have seen the Lord, and also it is said Dhruva Maharaj and Prahlad Maharaj were also able to see this Lord face to face in the same body. This means that the quality of a devotee's body changes from material to transcendence. Initially it was material, yes, but then it becomes transcendental because so much the vibration happens. This is the opinion of authorized Goswamis by the authentic scriptures. When we chant the holy name 2 hours, the next 22 hours, that is in the 24 hours, it keeps rotating or reminding in the subconscious mind, it is said. In subconscious mind, at least, the vibration goes on. Okay, the holy name. I'll skip the group activity. So here, okay, so 26 to 28. So here also we saw that how Narad Muni tried to see Krishna face to face. And then he is disappointed because he is feeling like the Lord disappeared, but he's not. He's actually there. Kalpanda idamadhaya sayane ambasi udhanvadaha shishaishor anubhavanam vibhishe antar aham vipu. At the end of millennium, when the personality recorded Lord Narayana lay down within the water pupa station, Brahma began to enter into him along with all creative elements, and I also entered through his breathing. So when the Lord Narayan lay down within the water, what happens? Brahma began to enter into him. Okay, so now which part of the Lord is explained here now? Which Lord? Which is the form explaining? Which form of the Lord is mentioned?
200.
No, the when Brahma appearing. Yeah, Garbhadakshay Vishnu. So who is actually doing the creation? Creation done by Mahavishnu, also called as Mahavishnu is also called Karnadakshay Vishnu. And so Karnadakshay Vishnu does the creation, and once the creation is done, then the Lord enters as
Garbhodakshay Vishnu.
when he enters the Garbhadakshay Vishnu, then
he enters as a
Enters every atom as
Creation.
a Kshirodakshay.
yes,
super soul.
Yes. So then he enters as super soul. Okay. In everyone's heart. That is who?
Paramatma.
Paramatma.
The Kshirodakshay Vishnu. The Kshirodakshay Vishnu. Okay. So the Lord actually. Okay. So the Lord actually does the creation. Yes. And then he enters into each of the universe as Garbhadakshay Vishnu. And from Garbhadakshay Vishnu, again he enters into each one's living entity's body as Paramatma. Okay. So as Kshirodakshay Vishnu. Sahasrayuga Pariyante Ukta Yetam Shirikshah Sada Marichi Mishra Rushaya Pranebhyo Ahamcha Jityanire. Okay, so all of you fill the attendance form. Which will post now. So when
the access is denied, Mataji.
Access has to be granted, Mataji.
okay, Mataji, can you check? Supriti Mataji, what is
Yes, Mataji will do.
Okay, so sometimes we say there are 3 worlds, no? What are the 3 worlds? Planetary systems.
Upper, lower, and middle.
Upper, lower, and middle.
Upper include what?
Spiritual skies.
Brahmaloka. Brahmaloka, the seventh planet.
All the heavenly planets. Okay. Then middle is
Bhuvarloka.
Loka, that is Earth. The lower planetary system is
Patal.
yes. Antarbahishya strin Varyemi Askandidavratah Anugrahan Mahavishnu Avigata Gatikvachit. Since then, by the grace of the Almighty Vishnu, I travel every way without restriction, both in the transcendental world and in the three divisions of material world. This is because I'm fixed in unbroken devotional service of the Lord. So Narad Muni got a curse from Taksha, no? Why?
Because the four
Hare
Kumaras
Krishna Mataji.
was
But
king
he
had
did
advised
10,000 songs, 10,000 songs, not for progeny, but for meditating upon God.
So what is the curse he got, Narad Muni?
He will not
He
stay in
cannot
one
stay in one
He
place.
settled
He
cannot stay in
always
one
place.
place for long.
So he
Will not
cannot,
be-
he has to travel. So that is one external aspect of it. But the real reason is he is, because he having undivided devotional service, he is able to do this. And he went to all the three planetary system in the material world. Also, he could go everywhere. Narad Muni could go everywhere. By the grace of Vishnu, I travel everywhere without restriction. So by the mercy of Vishnu, Narad Muni could go and he preached. Okay. Sometimes the serials and all portrays Narad Muni into a bad character, in the sense as if he is gossiping here and there. No, actually, Narad Muni is a pure devotee of the Lord. And Swayambhu Narada Shambhu, he is one of the Mahajans also. So here it is said in the three divisions of material world, namely Urdhva-loka, topmost planet, Madhya-loka, mid planet, and Adho-loka, downward planet. Everywhere. And even beyond Urdhva-loka, the Brahma-loka, all the spiritual planets, Vaikuntha, and everywhere Narad Muni could go. And he's free to go personally in any part of his creation because he have undivided devotional service, unbroken devotional service to the Lord. So that's why he's able to go. Narad Bhakti Sutra also, Narad Muni says. So all the great authorities in devotional service should follow the footsteps of Narad Muni, in the sense we should be able to preach. Okay, in every part of the world, he goes and preach. Devadatam imam vinam swara brahma vibhushitam murchayitva harikatam gayamanas. And thus he traveled constantly singing the transcendental message of the glories of the Lord, vibrating the instrument called Veena, which is charged with transcendental sound, which is given to him by Krishna. It is said, Narad Muni Bajai Veena Radhika Ramana. There's a song. So in this instrument, Veena was handed to Narad Muni by Lord Krishna. It's given in Linga Purana. Okay. So here, because that instrument, that sound is also not material. It is said, no, this Mridanga, Kartals and all, we should see it as Balram. They are all expansions of Balram, which is used in Krishna's service, in Krishna's Kirtan. So we have to use it. And Narad Muni also is using his instrument to vibrate the transcendental sound. Once one Mataji was pregnant and she was playing Mridanga. So it was, I think Atul Krishna Prabhu came to Mangaluru to give us teachers training course. So we all were attending and Mataji was playing Mridanga. So the Kirtan over and Atul Krishna Prabhu just came and said, the baby inside your womb is going to get purified because of this sound. So we didn't understand. Then he said, like, Mridanga sound vibration is also transcendental. So the soul-to-soul connection, the transcendental sound can be easily received by the baby in the womb. So that purification can happen. So these are all, whichever instrument they used in Krishna's Kirtan and all are transcendental. Pragayata swaviryani tirthapada priyashravaha ahuda ivamesh sigram darshanam yadi chetasi. The Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, whose glories and activities are pleasing to hear, at once appeared on the seat of my heart, as if called for, as soon as he began to chant his holy activities. So he went and sat on Narad Muni's heart. In the sense, pure devotees have Krishna in their heart. Tumhare hriday sada Govinda Vishram. Okay. So we say, Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilojana Sandha Sadaiva Hrideshu Vilogayanti. So they have Krishna in their heart, pure devotees. Because Narad Muni is continuously reciting Krishna's holy name and thinking about Krishna and is transcendently liberated. The Lord went and sat in his heart. In the sense, we all have Krishna in their heart as Paramatma. We don't realize it or we don't accept it. In the sense, we don't realize it. We could not connect it. But Narad Muni could connect it because there's a pure devotee. A pure devotee knows. Like when Vasudeva's Krishna appeared from where actually?
From the
In the
The
jail of Kamsa.
From the heart of Deva.
From heart of Vasudev, he went to
The womb of
heart of Devaki and then to the womb, actually, they said. Krishna didn't come out just like that in the womb. It is said Krishna is already in their heart as Paramatma. Okay, and then Krishna just manifested outside. That's what they say. Like when Krishna is in our heart as Saitya Guru, then he comes out as our Guru. No? Krishna. So similarly, Krishna was already there in Vasudeva's heart, already there in Devaki's heart, and he just came out. Okay, so absolute personality of God is not different from his transcendental name, form, pastimes, and sound vibration. So when we chant the holy name, when you chant Raja and Mahishi, which name of the Lord is there in it? When you chant Raja and Mahishi.
Rama.
Yeah. What is there to think so much? Everyone understood?
Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
How is Rama in that word?
Raja.
Raja.
Yeah, Ra from Rama and Ma from Mahishi. Okay. So Raja, Rama and Mahishi. So in that way. Okay. So okay. And so when you say Raja and somebody say Mahishi, Krishna takes Ra from Raja, Ma from Mahishi, and it is called Rama. So the Lord is so merciful that even if you chant in that way, you get the benefit. Okay, next. When you say Hari and Riktam, what is there?
Hare.
Huh?
Can you repeat, Mataji?
Halam and Riktam.
Haladhara?
Hari.
Hala. Mataji, you just said Raja and Mahishi, you say Rama. Similarly, Halam and Riktam.
Hare.
Hari.
Mataji.
Hare.
Hari. Halam and Riktam.
Hari.
Hari.
Hari, Haram and Riktam, no? So it's Hari. Okay. So, okay. Okay, so one holy name, and then even if the holy name is chanted in Namabhas, okay, Namabhasa haye, hoite haye, sarva papakshaya. Namabhasa hoite haye, sarva papakshaya. In the sense, even if you start in Namabhas form, like the Yavanas and Mlechas, how do they get delivered? When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Haridas Thakur, how do they get delivered? When
They told haram.
they say haram. Okay, so whenever pure devotees, whenever Yavanas and Mlechas or meat eating people, they say haram. Krishna takes it as hey Ram. Or if a wild bull comes to kill you and they say haram, still they get delivered. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, I was reading Chaitanya Charitamrita, so I remembered like the Madhya Leela. So today, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Haridas Thakur, then everyone will get delivered, no? If they chant the holy name, then what will happen to the world? If everyone gets delivered?
No need for material world.
Huh?
More people will
No
come
need.
now.
No one will be in
No need for material world creation. No need for prison.
No, material world
It
exists.
will not happen. It will not happen because Maya will trap someone or the other.
Yes, Hari Mataji, very good. So it will not happen. Like, did you ever see jail empty? Prison house, is it empty anytime? Old prisoners will get relieved and they go out. Okay. But new criminals will come inside, no? Similarly, when the whole world get delivered and go back to Godhead, there will be some souls who are in the spiritual world who are jealous of Krishna and they'll fall down. Or the lower entities, no? The insects and birds and the plants and all, they'll become human next life, no? They will come. So the population is increasing and increasing and increasing, no? Even if everyone in this world goes back, this is example given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. No, Haridas Thakur. He says, even if everyone goes to the back to spiritual world, still there will be living entities whose karma repeats and they come back. Okay. So like the prison house, it's never empty. The old prisoners goes out, but new prisoners will come in. So this is the analogy given by Haridas Thakur. Yes, Sumangala Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. They fall from the spiritual sky also, Mataji.
How did we fall then? Not those who went away. Not those who went. Those who are already there. They'll become jealous of Krishna and they can fall down. No, how did we fall down then? But once you go back, you will not come down because you already experienced. Like once your hand is burned in the kitchen, you'll be very careful next time. No. How did we fall down, Mataji? How did we come to the material world? From spiritual world only, no? We became jealous of Krishna. We want to enjoy without Krishna, right?
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, during the annihilation, all the jivas which have not been, purified and,
yeah, they come back. After Pralaya, whichever souls are not purified, again, they have to take birth in the material world. So, material world will not be empty. Material world will be still full. So, this is given in the purport. Don't remember the verse. But it's given in the purport. Beautiful purport by Srila Prabhupada. So, there he mentions. Yes, Dinesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Mataji, because we had some intense desires which were not fulfilled or some desires at the time of leaving this body. That is why we are back to this earth.
Yes, Prabhu, because we had some desires too.
Yeah. Unfulfilled desires and intense propensity at the time of leaving body. That is what we read in Bhagavad Gita. And of course, our karma, the three reasons why we take birth on the earth. First is our past karma.
Yes,
second is our intense propensity at the time of leaving body. And third is, of course, unfulfilled desires.
Yes. So this, yeah, Karmana Devanitharan also. So this is because we have unfulfilled desires at the time of birth, of the death, and also because of the association we have
with the material
desires, mainly the unfulfilled desires. But then the question was, when everyone gets delivered, what will happen to the material world? New souls will fall down, or in the sense, other living entities. Okay, not only human, no, all other small living entities, they will also come. So, okay, so the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, was asking Haridas Thakur about all this, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, but he didn't want to glorify the holy name, or he himself didn't want to talk about it. He want Haridas Thakur to talk more about the holy name because he's Namacharya. Okay, Mahaprabhu himself calls Haridas Thakur as Namacharya. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita Andhya Leela, chapter 3, verse 80. Okay, so here he says about what happens. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is asking, if all the living entities were delivered by Krishna consciousness movement, what will happen? Okay, the world will be devoid of living entities? No. Like the example given is the prison. In a prison house, there will be many prisoners. But if one thing that the prison would be empty, if all the prisoners adopted good behavior, that is incorrect. Even if all the prisoners went to jail, are freed, other criminals will fill it again. A prison will never be vacant. For there are many prospective criminals who will fill the prison cells, even if the present criminals are freed by the government. Similarly, there are many unmanifested living entities covered by the mode of ignorance. They will gradually come, okay, and they will fill up the material world. So in the sense, the small living entities, the insects and birds and reptiles, they all will become human next. Even if all the present human souls go back, still, and if everyone goes back, still there will be other living entities who actually fall from the spiritual sky because they did the mistake of being envious of Krishna. Okay, so this is the power of the holy name, is that Krishna has accepted the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just to deliver us. And this is a very nice thing with and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked one more thing. How will all the other living entities be delivered? In the sense, trees and all. How can trees get delivered?
By listening to the Harinama.
Stop with this. Huh? They will listen to
Harinam, when we chant.
And
Loud.
also when we offer their fruits and flowers also.
Yeah, by offering their fruits and flowers to Krishna. And Mahaprabhu, Haridas Thakur says, Sakala Jagatahaya Ucha Sankirtan Shuniya Premaveshe Nache Stavara Jangaman. Sakala Jagatahaya Ucha Sankirtan. When you do loud chanting of the holy name everywhere, Shuniya Premaveshe, all the trees and everything will get delivered. So loud chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is performed all over the world by those who follow in the footsteps. All living entities, they will dance in ecstasy. In the sense, Prabhupada mentions that even the trees and everything will get delivered by this. Okay, so going out and chanting, or in the Radha Yatra, or whatever we do, when we chant the holy name loudly, or when we sing, what happens? All the living entities.
Nagar Sankirtan.
Yeah, Nagar Sankirtan and all. So that's very, very important. Even for Radha Yatra, when the whole world can keep hearing. So this Mahamantra is very, very powerful. Okay, so just by chanting. So now Narad Muni has got that power from Krishna to chant the holy name, and he is a pure devotee. That's why he is able to spread Krishna consciousness. Okay, just 4 more slokas, but it's already 10. I'll stop here. We'll continue next class. Okay, from 32. No, 33. Okay, anything to add here?
Mataji, persons who have finished the credit of pious activities also will fall from the heavenly planets, no? To the material world.
Yes, they'll also come back from the heavenly planets. Shrine Punya Martela Kapishandi. Yes, that is one point. And also those who are in hellish planets who finish their suffering, they will also come back to this earthly planet too again. So yes, repeat and repeat. It's not like material world will end. Yes, Dinesh Prabhu.
Mataji, marks for chapter 5.
Yeah, I'll WhatsApp Supriti Mataji. Mataji, just remind me. I'll WhatsApp you the marks. It's in my another mobile. Okay. So anything to add now? Or did you could fill the veterans form?
Yes,
Yes,
Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Also, Mataji, please post. I want to know how many have not taken initiation, how many have taken initiation. Okay. So
Yes,
Google form where how many have done and taken initiation, not taken, and the reason also. Okay, please type your genuine reason. If possible, if we can solve it, we'll try. Or else others, okay, be ready. Get ready to take initiation as soon as possible. So, how many of you are coming on 16th, 17th, 18th for Guru Seva? Not many.
I'm coming, Mataji.
Yeah, Neeraja Mataji is there. Mandagini Mataji, you're coming now? She's not there.
Very done with program. No, Mataji, I'm not coming.
Oh, Kalpana Mataji is coming?
Yes.
Okay. Might be next time. So, okay. Neeraja Mataji, first time you're coming to Mangalore?
Yes, Mataji, yes.
Okay.
Mataji, like one devotee from Bangalore also wants to come with me. Can I bring her?
Yeah, no problem. They can help in service, no? We need, she's initiated?
Yes, she's initiated.
She can cook also. Yeah. We need more volunteers actually. Today's meeting, they were saying, like they may planning a big menu with South Indian and North Indian dishes and so many things for all the GBC members. So they just need lot of help actually. And cooking is just main devotees will do, but the rest is there, no? Cutting and cleaning and also so much service opportunity. She can come, no problem. You bring her, and they will also have nice association in 2 days. We need more hands actually, and all Prabhus will be driving and picking them up from the resort and dropping, and also We need a lot of volunteers. Hare Krishna, please rename and come. I don't even know who this is. You have raised your hand. Who is that? Hare Krishna.
That is Jyoti Mataji.
Jyoti Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Jyoti Mataji.
She's not able to unmute. Okay. Okay.
Mataji, I have cleared everything. I mean, including the final interview by Mayapur.
You finished your interview, Prabhu?
Yes, everything done, Mataji.
But you could not go to Mayapur last time?
No, not really. Even Madurai was at a short notice, and Mayapur was also very short notice, so could not travel.
Oh, okay. Let's see, like since you have finished your interview, then it's just a formality. So of initiation and receiving the name. So let's wait for some time. Like I don't know when it's going to happen, but if it is happening near future, I mean somewhere nearby your place, you can just go. We can send a letter from temple stating that you have cleared everything. Anyway, your name will be already in the list, so you can just go. There's no like Neeraj Mataji and all went to Mayapur and took. So plan and yeah.
Could it be at Delhi?
Yeah, that's what I think you have to check with Mayapur there only, no? JPS office.
JPS office. In fact, I wrote a mail also, but they said promise that next when it happens they will intimate me. But no intimation.
They are so busy, no? They have a lot of
work.
Database. Let's see, Prabhu. Because we also got a short notice. That's why we also could not inform. Because if it's happening in our temple, then it's easy. But Guru Maharaj's health, no? Even for the meeting, he'll be just attending via Zoom or something.
So it's true for Sridevi Mataji also.
Sridevi Mataji, and you have finished the interview, right?
Just waiting.
Because what Prabhu said is, Navanisha Prabhu said is, Bhakti Shastri students, you don't have to prepare separately for initiation. You have already studied Bhagavad Gita and Nectar of Devotion. This is the same questions they ask. So interview will be very easy for all of you. That's why Prabhu want you all to be initiated. And when you go to Bhakti Vaibhav for your certification of Bhakti Vaibhav, anyway, you have to send the initiation name. So that's why. Okay. Like, let's see, Prabhu. Like, let's wait. And whenever Krishna showers the mercy, Krishna willing. Maybe Krishna is testing your patience and Krishna is trying to make you more serious. So don't worry when the time comes.
Almost 2 years now.
Yeah, it's a long time now. Now, next time you just, even if it's a short notice, you try to go, Prabhu.
Sure.
It's better.
3 or 4 days notice will be all right.
Because we don't know. In our temple, we are all waiting, but because we can't force Guru, no? We can't, his health is very, very important now. And we don't want any offense to happen. So that's why we are all waiting. But whenever anything, next indication comes, just go. Try to take it. Okay. Hare Krishna. I think we can stop here today. Jyoti Mataji, can I unmute? You raised your hand. You please
Yes. Yes.
I'm not able to hear.
Mataji,
You have network issue, Mataji.
Mataji, I want to ask one question. Like this Bharat Maharaja, I suppose he got attached to.
I can't hear you, Mataji.
Okay.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.